This beautiful lady here is one of our female panther chameleons. Not enjoying the camera being pointed at her. This little girl actually just laid some eggs, so you can look for her babies sometime several months from now. This big beautiful male is one of our breeder male Bumblebee panther chameleons. So you can see he is gorgeous, in great shape. Big fat guy, and like the other ones there, he does not like the camera at all, so I'm not gonna video him for too long. But there you have it. That's one of our big gorgeous male panther chameleons. This is one of our big adult non-locale specific Leopard geckos. Big beautiful geckos. These guys, I don't like bugging them too much because they are nocturnal, but this just gives you an idea of just how big and massive these geckos are. They're absolutely gorgeous and cool colors. That's one of our female Chihuahua gecko, just about ready to lay some eggs. See if we can get her. Oh yeah, look at her. She looks uncomfortable.
Bulging things.
So a quick tour through one of our leopard gecko breeding rooms. As you can see, we've got quite a few tubs in here. More than a few. We've been moving some stuff around, so there's a couple of empty ones you can see there. You can go ahead and check out what we've got in some of these tubs, what projects we've got going on right now. In here we've got one of my favorite morphs, the Albinos. This is one of our girls here. Let's see what else we got going on here. So you can, she's beautiful. Can't wait to see some of her babies. In fact, we've got some of them hatching right now. So you can go ahead and check them out. When they're available, they'll be listed on our website at www.LLLReptile.com. Although for now we are just raising them up. Here's one of our leucistic female leopard geckos. So you can see that pattern that the babies have definitely fades away as they get older. And this is just one of our breeder females. And hanging out in here. And in here we've got a super hypo tangerine carrot tail. This big fat girl here was also getting ready to lay some eggs. We got a lot of stuff that's getting ready and set for that right now. So we're pretty excited. Leopard gecko season is well on its way for us. This is just one of our pretty little girls. And this is one of our big red striped leopard geckos. Big pretty one. And one more of our female red stripes for you. And follow along with us on Facebook for updates on some of the cooler stuff that's hatching, breeding, and going on here. Okay. Sunglow leopard geckos are absolutely huge. As you can see, this is our breeder male. Beautiful gecko. And then in here, getting ready to lay some eggs, we've got the fattest Tremper sunglow I think I have ever seen in my life. A little porker in here. For a size reference, there's my hand next to her. We're going to go ahead and leave her alone. She can go back to laying her eggs. Our fancy custom-made egg-laying containers there. Another one of our big Tremper sunglows. These girls are big and beautiful. A little bit shy. This one looks like she's going to be laying eggs soon too. So can't wait for some more of her babies to come out. And here you can see we've actually got one of our male albinos. This big handsome guy is going to make some gorgeous babies. Can't wait for even more of the eggs to start hatching. We've actually been getting a few of the first round of babies out. You can go ahead and let him settle back in there. Sorry, buddy. He's pretty funny. I actually, as far as the geckos go, this particular gecko is one of my favorites. He's got quite a character to him. And then over here, this is one of our colubrid rooms. Got a ton of these ready to go. This is just one wall. You can go ahead and check out what we got in some of these tubs here. Some of my favorites are these blood pythons. This is one of them. One of our albinos here. So you can see just beautiful snakes. Look at that coloration. Can't wait for these guys to get big. One of my other favorites is the super striped blood pythons. As you can see, they're getting big already. This one looks like she's about to poop. This big girl here is growing fast. Can't wait to see some of the babies she produces. And here's one of our albino pine snakes. As you can see, they've actually got some really pretty colors to them. The pink here. These guys we're just raising up for breeding later on. But they're, in the meantime, they're fun to play with, fun to interact with. And the pine snakes are funny, they're pretty smart. It is feeding day, so I'm a little bit wary of putting my hand in there right now. But we can definitely check them out. This one is just definitely one of the prettier snakes we have in here right now. This little guy here, if you've been following us on Facebook, you've actually seen some pictures of these guys. This is one of our albino Macquaire's rat snakes. These guys are another one of my favorites that we have going on here. We've just got so much neat stuff that I think just about everything might be my favorite. These guys are just super cool. Played with them a little bit. Again, today is feeding day, so I'm not going to take a whole lot of these guys out because they all have a pretty healthy appetite here. One of our other cool projects are these albino hognose snakes. This is one of our bigger babies here. This little guy is getting big pretty quick. A little bit of attitude, huffy and puffy, but absolutely gorgeous. As I said, they're ready to eat today, so we'll go ahead and leave this guy alone. And then this is where we actually have quite a few Colombian Rainbow Boas ready, waiting to go. These guys actually have been having babies every so often. We can check some of them out. Some of these girls are absolutely massive. So you can see they're just huge, huge females. That's one. Here's another one. This girl actually just shed. So she is extra pretty right now. And these Colombian Rainbows are they're really pretty. A more subtle coloration. As you can see, they've got this great iridescence to them. So we're pretty excited to have some of these babies coming out too. In the corner is one of our albino Chinese beauty snakes. These guys are gorgeous and also huge. Let's see if we can get her to stretch out and not bite me. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, yeah. There you have it. This is just one of them. These guys are super neat. Definitely cool. Impressive. Very, very smart. Very active. These guys just had some babies this season. So if you're interested in getting some for yourself, make sure you check our website and keep an eye out for when they become available. So that was one of our boys that I just had you guys check out, and this is one of our big females. As you can see, she's a little bit darker. Got a lot more purple to her. Much more alert, sitting here keeping an eye on me. Just a super impressive animal. These are definitely one of the neater animals we have here, and one of the more unique. There's not a ton of people out there working with the big albino beauty snakes like these. So there's just one of our girls. This handsome guy is one of our male Florida king snakes. He's definitely ready to eat and come say hi. These guys are super cool. We've got some of his babies that actually have a ton of red to them, so go ahead and keep an eye on the website to see when they become available. And go ahead and put you back in your cage, Mr. Hungry One. And over here is a work in progress. These are some of our dart frog tanks, so you can look for us to have dart frogs that we've produced here in the next few months, maybe the next year or so. Got a whole bunch of them. These are definitely, our breeding facility manager is extremely talented at vivarium building, so he's only just getting started with these. Go ahead and check a few of them out. And here we've got some Bumblebee arrow frogs. Cute little guys. Here are a few more of the little Bumblebee arrow frogs. As you can see, we've got quite a few of these going on. Can't wait for them to start producing, get them raised up. This little guy wants to say hi. Over here we've got our wall of blue-tongued skink cages. We're hoping to have, as you can see, several groups of these breeding for us and going. Definitely a neat animal to keep and breed, so we are super excited about these. We've got one right up front here, hanging out in the water bowl, making it all dirty. Got another one of our blue tongues peeking out back there. As you can see, we've got a few different varieties and colorations of them. This is one of our Homhara blue-tongued skinks. These are another group of skinks that we've got in that we're pretty excited to be working with. They're super neat. Can't wait to see these guys produce some babies for us.